everybody. Happy Thursday and welcome back to Life with Elle. It's been about a week and a half since I've been on. It's been really busy, but if this is your first time joining me here or you're a returning subscriber, don't forget to like, comment for the newbies, subscribe, and share with your broader network. I'm coming to you from a little different location today, my kitchen. That's because we're going to do a little bit of cooking today. One of the things that those that know me know is that I follow a ketogenic or a keto lifestyle. And I always get a boatload of questions. What's keto? What are you eating in a day? So I figured I'd come on here, share a little bit about my journey, and then we could do some fun cooking. I think that I'm going to break this up into 3 segments: breakfast, maybe dinner, and kind of snacks. But today we're going to start with breakfast. But before that, a little bit about my journey. I think it was like 2019. I was on a work retreat, and I'm a doll of a certain age, walked past the mirror and caught a little glimpse that I didn't like. And I was like, this isn't going to work. I have to do something. And decided then and there I was going to cut out sugar and carbs. That's the only thing I knew to do. That's what I heard worked, but didn't know anything more than that. Fast forward, I returned to work on Monday, and my girlfriend Val, I shared with her, I need to do something different. She said, you're doing keto. And I was like, I'm not doing keto, because I thought it was just a buzzword. She gave me some books. I'm a researcher, plowed through them, and I was like, you know what? I am doing keto. Fast forward, it's been 2 years. At max, I lost 18 pounds. It doesn't seem like I would need to lose that much, but also, in addition to being a doll of a certain age, I'm a short doll and couldn't carry the weight that I had on me then. So with that said, that's a quick journey. Let's get into what's keto. Got to do this disclaimers. My husband told me so. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm just sharing what worked for me as a part of my research. So what is keto? And I want to make sure I get this right. What happens is if your body consumes, or if you consume less than 50 grams of carbs a day, you will start to burn fuel or what's called blood sugar. And in return, the body will start breaking down protein and fat for energy. That's what kicks you into ketosis, and that's the trigger for weight loss. That's what happened to me. Again, about 18 pounds. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian. But if you do your research, you'll find that it works. I call it a lifestyle because it's something that I planned on continuing over the long haul. I think diet is something that's more finite. But again, it works for me. So if you have more specific questions, you can leave them in the comment box at the bottom. But until then, let's get cooking. I'm going to start with what I eat for breakfast. And I'm going to do it a couple of ways. We're going to cook together something. This says pancake and waffle mix. I am not a pancake girl at all, but I love waffles. These are Birch Benders keto waffles. I got these from Target. A bag goes a long way, so we're going to cook some waffles together, prepare some waffles together, and I'll link this at the bottom. And then another thing we're going to do is I will probably do some egg bites with you. A lot of times if I'm on the run, I'll go through the Starbucks drive-thru and grab some of their bacon and egg bites, which I think only have about 9 grams of carbs, and take them with me. But we're going to cook them together. And then the other thing I'm going to share with you is how I make avocado toast. And I know avocado toast sounds totally contrary to a keto lifestyle, but there's a bread called 647 bread that I use to make my avocado toast. And I'm also going to share my Starbucks keto drink. It's the iced coffee. I'll talk to you a little bit about that. And those are the things I eat for breakfast. So until then, let's get ready to cook, and I'll see you back in the kitchen in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back, ready to do a little keto breakfast cooking. As I shared, I'm not a pancake girl at all, but I love a good waffle. So we're going to prepare the Birch Benders, just add water, pancake and waffle mix. I got it from Target. I don't think I'm going to add a picture in the screen, but I will link it below. Okay, so I've got everything you can see here prepared to mix. For waffles, I'll tell you what to do. And this is to make 3 to 4 waffles. We're going to take 3/4 cup of the mix. You can see that there. Just have a little bowl here for it. Set that to the side. A 1/2 cup of water. There we are. And 1 tablespoon of oil. They suggest you use coconut oil for this. And again, this is pre-measured. You can see that. Make sure we get it. Let's see. Can you see that? Get it all out. And then just stir it up. You see it's really easy, light batter, not too heavy. We want to get all of the lumps out, all of the bubbles. You know, sometimes they say it's better to leave a couple of bubbles in. So, can you see that? Yes. There we are. It looks good, light. I think the reason I don't like pancakes is because they're heavy. And I really don't like anything heavy. Simple as that, guys. The batter is just so easy to make. I'm getting ready to go prepare our waffle iron. I have a cute heart-shaped waffle iron. Well, the iron's not heart-shaped, but it makes heart-shaped waffles. How perfect in time for Valentine's Day, right? Okay, guys, I'm back. I've already prepared the waffle maker with a non-stick spray. How cute is this? Can you see it? Can you see the hearts in it? Guys, I don't know how long I've had this waffle maker. It's been years. My mom gifted it to me. I think, as I think about it, it's going to be super cute for a Valentine's Day breakfast, breakfast in bed. If you even want to do breakfast for dinner, I think this could be cute. Not even Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day. Invite your girls over and do a little keto waffle. So normally what I do is I just take can you see this? I take a measuring cup and scoop about a 1/2 cup or a little less in there. I use the spoon to clean off the edges. And then put it right into the waffle maker, which is already hot. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, guys, time to take the waffle out and check on it. Let's see what happens. I'm nervous, fingers crossed. Woo, perfection. And just like that, we have the perfect little keto waffle. So it's going to taste really good. I'm going to share that the Birch Bender's pancake and waffle mix has 5 net carbs per serving, so that's pretty good. I try to stay somewhere around 20 to 40 carbs per day, grams of carbs per day. It's challenging at first, I admit it, but you can certainly work up to it. Next thing is, and it's a little extra, you can certainly go to the store and purchase some keto syrup or some sugar-free syrup, but I thought it'd be fun if we made some. I found this recipe, and I've got the ingredients here. We've got some traditional vanilla extract, some maple extract, and something I'd not heard of until I started making this recipe, butter extract. So you can imagine that's gonna taste really good. I've got 2 sugar substitutes here. One is a brown sugar substitute, and one is, let's see, a confectioner's sugar substitute. And I've got a package of xanthan gum, and we're going to do a little bit of salt. And the brand of the 2 sugar substitutes, which I'll link below, is Swerve. The confectioner's sugar substitute only has 3 grams of carbs, and the brown sugar only has 4 grams of carbs. So I will link all of this below, but I'm going to get the pot and we can get started making our keto syrup. Okay, guys, everything is prepared over here. To get started, we need to add 2.5 cups of water. I've already added a 1/2 cup, and so now I am just going to add 2 more cups. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see. Again, guys, I'm figuring this out with the filming as I go along. Then I'm going to add the brown swerve, which is the first sugar replacement. That's 3/4 of a cup of that. And then I've got the confectioner's swerve, and I have 1/3 of a cup of that. And what I'm going to do is just, you can see that confectioner flour kind of, confectioner sugar kind of kicking up a little bit. That's okay. I am going to just stir it up a little bit with my whisk just to break it up. Turn my flame on. I'm going to put it on medium-high from now. The first part of this involves just getting the syrup to boil. So let's bring that to a boil, and I'll come back and show you the rest. Okay, guys, I found an even better angle to show you what I'm doing. You don't necessarily need to see me, but I thought it would be good if you could see how I'm preparing the remainder of the keto syrup. So the original ingredients came to a boil: the water, the confectioner sugar, and the brown sugar. That came to a boil, so I turned it down to low heat. Now I'm going to add the remainder of the ingredients. So the first thing we're going to add is 2 heaping teaspoons of the maple extract. So you can see, hopefully you can see that really well. So I'll add 2 of those. That's 1, 2. True story, guys. I have some really cute measuring spoons, but these are my grandmother's, who is 102, and I just love using them because they remind me so much of her and her cooking and baking. Just a little side note. And then we add a teaspoon of the butter extract, which is here. Again, I had never heard of that before. I started making this syrup. So you're just adding 1 teaspoon of that. There we are. And then 1/4 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. Let's see. You guys might have caught a glimpse of Gracie who just walked by. So that's the vanilla extract. And then we're adding 1/2 teaspoon of, can you see that? Let's see, of cinnamon. Let me get that out for you. One-half teaspoon of cinnamon. And then the last ingredient is, well, the last part of this ingredient is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I love this little kind of salt jar I have. Can you see that? I don't know if it's backwards, but it's super cute. And we're adding 1/4 teaspoon of salt, just so it's not super sweet. And again, the recipe asks that we whisk it. So it smells so good, you all. It smells like, I'm gonna say it smells like Sunday morning, if that makes sense. It smells like Sunday morning. So we're gonna whisk that for a minute before we add the xanthan gum. All right? We're gonna let that do its thing. Okay, so all of the salt, the cinnamon, the 3 different types of extracts are mixed in really well. But you can see, guys, let's see. You can see that it's very liquidy. Hopefully you can see that, right? So what we're gonna add now is 1 teaspoon of the xanthan gum that will act as a thickening agent. So I've got that in there, and you can see. All right. And then again, the recipe asks that we whisk for a while. So I have to whisk for a few minutes. I'm not going to make you listen to me whisk. But I'm going to whisk, and I'll show you how it thickens. Okay, guys, so I have been whisking for about 3 minutes, and you can really see it's thickening a little bit. What you do now is you turn it off, and you sit it to the side for about 30 minutes, and then it's ready to pour into whatever jar you have. So I'm going to do that now, and I will show you the finished product in a little bit. Okay guys, the keto syrup is all done. I'm going to try to hold this up close to the camera so you can see how the xanthan gum acted as a thickening agent. I normally have something more appropriate to serve it in, but it's not see-through, and I wanted you all to be able to see how thick it is. So it's much more thicker than it was, let's see, than when I was whisking it in the pot. I'm gonna take a little, and I hope I don't make a mess here, and pour it. Let's see. Hopefully you can see that. I'll insert a picture, but it's the keto waffle and the homemade keto syrup. Okay, so that's it for this one. Next thing I'm going to make is the egg bites, the keto egg bites. So stand by, and I'll be back in a minute. I don't think I'll be back today. I will probably do that tomorrow morning, and we can do that for breakfast here. You can join us for breakfast. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of my keto cooking journey that I've been sharing with you. I'm jumping on really quickly because I decided to break this up into 3 videos. So yesterday you had the keto breakfast with keto waffles and keto homemade syrup. And then I think the next video I'm going to take the egg bites and put them as a part of the keto lunch, keto kind of snack video. I also have some kind of carb-free or low-carb snacks I'm going to share with you in the next video. And then the third video will be dinner, what I eat in the evening, still staying with the keto lifestyle. I forgot to share with you my keto Starbucks drink. I get the venti iced coffee, light ice, heavy cream, 4 pumps of sugar-free vanilla, and 1 stevia. This is totally low carb, close to no carb. The heavy cream has limited carbs in it, and it's sugar-free. So I'll put the ingredients below so you can order your own at Starbucks. And again, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that bell at the bottom, and that way you'll be notified when the next 2 videos come up. I think also at the last video, one of the things that was helpful for me when I started my journey is I'm going to link a keto grocery list. So you'll kind of have some ideas of what you can purchase at the grocery store that's low carb, and it'll get you started on some recipes. And I'm going to do a little bit about how I included intermittent fasting as a part of this journey. So stay tuned, stand by, subscribe, like, comment, leave me any questions below because it's a lot to take in. I can share books with you if you have questions, and just how I progressed in my journey. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.